activity like that.
Police found no signs of forced entry, but Lowe's had a habit of leaving his doors unlocked, a habit his friends and family would have known.
White people got a bad habit of that, leaving their shit unlocked.
The door would be left unlocked, or they had a set of keys. So it was someone close to him.
The fact that we found his wallet in his pants pocket undisturbed indicates to me that robbery was not a motive in this case.
One of their most reliable and conscientious truck drivers. So when Bill didn't show up for work for 2 straight days, the supervisor called his family to find out why.
I told my wife that, well, I'll run by where he lived because my place of employment just down the street from where Bill lives. So I went to his house.
Bill's car was outside, and his front door was open. Inside, Joe found his brother. He said he'd never seen anything like it.
And there, where he's laying in bed, and blood all over the floor.
Mystery. There is someone, somewhere, who knows the truth. Perhaps that someone is watching. Perhaps it's you.
Welcome to the Cold World Podcast. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Peace, love, and acceptance. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Be true to yourself. And do something nice for someone. And remember, try to express the holiday spirit. Enjoy.
There's nothing like the feeling of being in the building. All of a sudden, the good guys turn into the villains. Pure satisfaction inside of the action. You see it in the games, you feel it in the captions. This is full contact. Winning is the contract. Don't ever forget that. Losing is a setback. You can learn a lot though. It's all about the clock though. Win, lose, or draw. The game never stops though. Worry about the critics or the analytics. This ain't something you play. You really have to live it. Half the battle is knowing. The proof is the showing. But they won't see you coming until they see you going. Soar as high as you can. Don't ever stop flying. There's heaven in winning and hell in not trying. Face all fears before they face you. And don't chase victory. Let it chase you. Again.
Sometimes I wonder, will a nigga go under because of his hunger? This game is risky. If a nigga slips 6 feet, will these niggas really miss me? Dead partners, too soon. All these niggas flipping on me cause I won't give no loot to them. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder.
Filled with disgust. What should I discuss? Make a lot of money becomes a lack of niggas you could trust. Felt the bullshit in, but I played the royal flush. Got a bad habit. Black golf rabbit was clutch. We was just teams, my nigga, and VWs. Now as a grown man, nigga, I need W's. I ain't trying to trouble you, nigga. I'm trying to bubble you. That could be a money or scar. Are you lovable? If you ain't one of my niggas, I'm not huggable. Try to restore me, nigga. I'm not thuggable.
Shout out Nomadic Introvert, y'all. Go check her out on YouTube. She's a black content creator. She travels the world, United States and stuff like that, and she lives in her van full time. Man. So let's listen in. She's in Detroit on this one, and she was stealth camping in her car. She was staying in a parking structure for 2 days. So on this one, she's just out and about, just checking out Detroit.
They got police officers. All right, BTE is out here. There's Chick-fil-A giving out the free sandwiches. Look at the line. Look at the lights. Got you. Look at the Santa Claus. Okay, Rick James. Got Rick James out here acting like Santa Claus. Oh, Rick James looking like. There's Chick-fil-A giving out their sandwiches. Look at the line. Yeah, I'm not going to get a sandwich. By the time I get one, the sandwiches will be out. Look at that line. That line wraps all the way down there. Okay.
There's white people in line for the chicken too, y'all. I saw more white people in line, actually.
All these people here to see the tree. There's the tree. It's not lit yet. Stopped, and we are in direct line of the tree. We have a ton of people here.
That was the Detroit tree lighting.
For 2.5 hours and 30 skate clubs. All right, here we go. Finally.
All right, Detroit, are we ready to light the tree? Count down with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shout out to Michigan peeps. Y'all probably do that every year downtown and lighting your Christmas tree and stuff like that. That's what's up. Detroit tree lighting.
Okay, fam, I am navigating up out of here, and I'm following him. It's a tight squeeze. Okay, it's time to go. I am done. It's a lot of people. I got to find another way out because there's too many people. Oh, man. I'm sad because I wanted to try some of the food that was down there, but every single line was so long.
She's back in the parking structure in her van now.
Hundreds of people. So, went to American Coney Island and got me a bacon cheeseburger. They put everything on it, fixings, and I just wanted the cheese and bacon, but that's okay. And YOLO, I got some cheese fries. So I really, really, truly wanted to try some of the food down there, but it was just not even worth the wait. I almost got crushed. It was insane down there. It was a lot of fun, but it was crazy down there. So try these cheese fries. I don't remember the last time I had cheese fries. I don't know why I got cheese fries. Maybe I was craving it. I don't know. They're okay.
Crime time, y'all. Let's see what's going on out here in the sticks. Let's see what's going on out here in the sticks. Let's see.
Do you not see my lights lighting up?
They got this white lady pulled over the gas station pump. She's clearly drunk.
You understand that you just destroyed the back end of your car and that was a no-go zone past where you were going through?
I didn't see.
You didn't see at all?
No, that's why I was like, if you...
License and registration. Slurred speech.
I only had 1 to 2, so that's all I had.
Okay, how long have you been drinking since?
It was like 10 o'clock when I had my first drink.
Okay.
And that's all I had. Here's where I got my front axle replaced. Showing you the last thing.
I don't care about.
Okay, but I was literally just showing you the last.
I am asking for your vehicle registration and your driver's license.
And I literally just showed you the last 2 things that I showed you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you one more time.
You have an attitude.
One more time.
On the aspect of what I was
registration and your driver's license.
Well, I'm thinking shit I got to say anyways. I'm going to call the fucking police while I'm at it. Why not? Anyway, just do the job.
Step out of the car.
You can step back. You're not going to step
get out of the car. You can't force somebody else to get out of the car.
They're yanking her out the car.
Call the police. I jumped in the car. Let go of your keys now.
White girl upset she's being arrested. She thinks she should just be able to be allowed to drink and drive and, you know.
What's it called?
You're not about to arrest me for something that I didn't do.
Yes, the fuck he is.
Anything. I was literally getting down.
See, they don't even think they're doing nothing wrong when they're drinking and driving. They don't think they're doing anything wrong.
Let go of the keys. Let go of the keys. Getting out the car and she wanted to pull me out the car like I did something wrong. Let go of the keys. Let go of the keys. When I see WCCO, I will.
They cuffed her ass.
Let's call you one more time.
I literally was just going wrong.
Stand up.
I can't if you don't let me. I haven't done anything.
Turn your feet in now.
I was literally going.
So listen, she's being arrested tonight, obviously. She's getting a few charges stacked onto her tonight. As far as her breaking the barricade, just because it is city property, and now we have to charge her with it as well. We just got to get a witness statement from you saying, like, you know, you picked it up, you saw it, kind of thing. When you put your name and stuff down, you can put the address for the city and stuff. You don't have to put any of your personal, whatever you want. So he's just going to get that, and we're going to be on our way.
So what comes
Yeah. So this is where I'm at with it, okay? So she's in the car. I asked her for registration. She's not fucking giving me a registration. Obviously, I know she's drunk. I asked her for a driver's license about 4 or 5 times. Driver's license about 4 or 5 times.
She was arrested for resisting an officer, DUI and battery on an officer.
My little man Jamel is fresh out of jail, he dead broke, and it looks like he thinking of raising hell, cause his meds ain't reading right, and his ends ain't eating right, and he ain't eating that right, he got nightmares, so he ain't even sleeping at night, he gives the hoodie and the gun, he be creeping at night,
MixTrap.com.
Yeah, and the big nigga, knocking off practice, man, rats in the crib, nigga, his mom's stressed out, his girl is tired of him, cross town, niggas catch his ass, they gon' find on him. He wanna leave now, but he can't relocate. Just enough cash for his soap and his Colgate. Barely enough clothes, barely enough kicks. Living on some rough shit, so he on some tough shit.
Here's my thing. Good morning, Chewy. Morning, Charlie. Here's my thing. So this shooting in Madison, the school shooting, I wonder if they're going to turn her into, I mean, obviously she did something bad, so she is now a criminal, right?
Yeah.
She's a criminal, so she did something wrong, but still, in some of these people's minds out there, are they going to give her an excuse, and are they going to villainize her as well? Are they going to, is she going to be a Darryl Brooks? And I know he was an adult, and she's 15 or whatever, but still, isn't it tragic what she did? Isn't it tragic what happened during the holiday season? Are they going to turn her into just this person that ruined everyone's life and ruined everyone's holidays and just calling her basically a terrorist like they did Darryl Brooks, basically? Because he didn't even, to me, that wasn't intentional. I don't think he woke up that morning and said, I'm going to drive through this Christmas Day parade and kill a bunch of people.
Right.
I do not think that was his plan. Hear me out, people. I said I don't think that was his plan. I ain't saying that's not what ended up happening, but I don't think that was intentional. This shooting in Madison by this girl was intentional. She's uprooted, destroyed a lot of lives, caused a lot of chaos. They're going to be having these vigils. They're already having one today. Rest in peace to family. My question to everyone is, are they going to turn her into a Darrell Brooks type? Are we going to be hearing about this every year now? You know what I'm saying? On this day, and they're going to have these memorials, and people are going to start profiting off of this and stuff because everyone feels bad, which they should, because there's a tragedy that happened. I'm not excusing. What I'm asking is if they're going to turn her into this monster like they did Darrell Brooks. Is it all we're going to ever hear about, or are they going to give her an excuse, say that she had mental health, and it just kind of goes away? And it was a tragic thing and all that. Versus, are they going to give her the same energy they gave Darrell Brooks and, like, not let her rest, talk about her every single fucking day of the week and all that? Like, I'm just wondering how that's going to be. You see what I'm saying, kind of?
Yeah, so I was interested to see the
hope I explained that well.
Online because she was a girl.
Right,
you know,
which was surprising.
Would she be talked about differently because she was a girl?
Oh, okay.
You know, would they have more sympathy because she was a girl?
Exactly.
Whatever. That's what I was expecting. That's not what I've been seeing online.
So far.
Right. I mean, she's getting treated or talked about just like all the other kid school shooters.
Oh, okay.
Like she was quoting things.
They said she had a manifesto or something?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And like she, like some neo-Nazi stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, you know who else has some white nationalist ties or is a white supremacist? That Pete Hegseth?
Oh, yeah.
You know he has a bunch of, he's littered with tattoos. I saw a scroll.
Yeah.
And he's littered with tattoos. Neo-Nazi tattoos.
I feel like I did hear
I saw
that
it
he
online.
was linked to some white nationalist group at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, they showed all the little tattoos. I mean, they're big too, like statement type shit.
He looks like the type of guy that has like a giant wolf on his back or something.
Right.
Right.
No, it's the I don't know which symbol it is. One of them hate symbols. I mean, he's got it big. It's just like tattoo right across his chest. But no one ever sees that stuff. And, you know, he's a Fox News host, so they're dressed up all the time. And but and I don't know who got the picture or whatever, but it's clearly, I mean, and these fucking tattoos are large too. You can definitely see them. There's no denying what they are.
Yeah.
And these are the people that are going to be running our country. But we're just supposed to just sit back and just be like, oh, okay, whatever. And you don't think, not you, but you don't think that if there's a bunch of racist people in these positions, how do you think they're going to treat black and brown people? That's half the reason they're in there already, because they want to they want to shit on us.
Right.
I mean, come on, people. Come on, man. Never let your eyes lie to you. Please don't ever let your eyes lie to you. And your ears, what's that saying? When people show you who they are, believe them. Believe that shit. Don't be second and third guessing yourself about shit.
But as far as that girl, I'm not seeing any sympathy whatsoever.
Good. And I don't think she should. I don't care that
No.
she's 15. There were a lot of decisions that went into what she did. Writing manifestos and being hateful and all. Those are all choices. Those are all choices that someone's doing.
Yeah.
Yep, our Christmas is in, well, we're celebrating ours on the 22nd. Yep. The Velasco Christmas. So I'm going to go out today, finish getting the gifts that I need to get. Yeah. Yeah, it feels good as hell outside, though. It feels warmer than 32. This shit almost feels like 50. And shout out the Bucks. Bucks
Did
won.
they win?
Yeah, they won their little NBA Cup. $500,000 for each player. I don't know what the staff and all them get. Like assistant coaches and staff and all that. I don't know what they get, but I know the players get $500,000. And the OKC, they got $200,000.
Not too bad an eye at 200,000.
Not too bad an eye, 200,000 either. I take it. 200,000. A person could put a fat down payment on a house. Get squared away. You could get squared away pretty much and get your life started with that. You could be off to a nice start with that money, right? Mm-hmm. And have a few bucks left over in the bank. See though.
Killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was an act of terror.
In the middle of Midtown, the beginning of a busy day, tourists, commuters, business people, the intent was to sow terror.
They're treating this Luigi dude like a. Some people are kind of treating dude kind of like heroish. You know what I mean? I've seen and heard a lot of that. People in this corner.
Yeah.
If that had been a black dude that killed that white CEO Health, would there be the support? I don't know. It wouldn't be as
probably not as much.
Probably not as much.
But I feel like
they'd be treating him like Darryl Brooks. It'd be more Darryl Brooks type energy. But this Luigi dude, people are looking to do kind of like good job type shit.
And
I've been hearing a lot of that.
And it's bringing to light the broken healthcare system we have.
Which is a good thing.
Which I think was his ultimate intent, but
there's the attorney.
Yeah. You know, she's married to Diddy's attorney.
Her?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I just read that.
Yeah.
Saw their names and didn't think anything of it.
Wow. Okay. MPS superintendent search.
A slate of at least 6 candidates that will be invited to a first round interview.
The board giving that update at its meeting last night. Board members say they will not be announcing any of the names on that list until the list is narrowed.
So they got 30 applicants for the MPS superintendent board, school board. Yep, 30 people have applied. It's going to be somebody white that's going to get that job now. They're done with the black experience because they think that, you know what I'm saying? They think a lot of times when black people got high positions, they think we're on garbage and we're stealing the shit. And then when black people complain about black elected officials, it doesn't look good either. And a lot of times they'll be barking up the wrong trees. Why don't people, black, brown, white, whoever, you have problems with elected local officials, why don't y'all run up to Madison and bitch at them? At them Republican lawmakers and shit. They're the ones who are running everything up there. Chevy Johnson can't change gun laws here in Milwaukee.
Right.
I mean, come on, y'all. That's why we're saying we'll be barking up the wrong trees and shit and blaming the wrong people for stuff. Just basic stuff like this 15-year-old would be able to.
Well, and like how our tax dollars don't all come back here.
That too.
Like, I don't know how people don't know that. Because it's like all over the news. Like, remember when they wanted to do the sales tax hike?
Yep.
And it was a huge issue for people, rightfully so. But they also explained a million times, a million ways that we're not getting all that money. Like when people are like, what are you going to do with all that, and all up in arms about it? Didn't they have like town hall meetings and everything too?
Yes.
With people explaining the benefits of it, but also explaining that we're not going to get 100% of those dollars back.
Right. Falls on deaf ears. People don't. Right.
People also don't know the difference between Cavalier Johnson and David Crowley.
For real. I'm laughing because it's just funny that people. But then the same people that don't know that, they'll tell you how well informed they are.
Right. Like they don't understand that Cavalier doesn't run the county. He only runs the city. I mean, do they collab? Of course. But, like, David Crowley's like the mayor of the county.
Yeah, that's a good analogy, yeah.
And Cavalier's the mayor of the city.
Of the city, yeah. Hell yeah. That's a simple way to look at it, y'all.
Because Crowley works with all the different city and villages, their mayors, that are in the county.
Yeah.
But, like, the county taxes don't stay here.
And our shit gets invested sometimes in other things.
In other areas of the state.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Because we bring in, it's like you bring in all this money, but you don't get the benefit of all the money that you've earned. If you look at it that way, like, if the city was an employee, or the city and the county were employees, and the state was the owner, they're bringing in all this money, but they're not getting all the benefits of it.
Exactly.
It's not an eat what you kill type situation. And all the other...
Ooh, I like that, baby. It's not eat what you kill. I like that shit.
Well, and then if you think of all the other cities and counties as, like, you know, average employees who don't bring in a lot of money, they're getting the same benefits that you're getting, and you're a hard worker, if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
Like, if you, I don't want to say dumb it down, but if you dumb it down that way.
You have to sometimes.
You know, that's like if you were a salesperson at Best Buy, let's just say that, and you outsold every other salesperson, but at Christmas time you all got a $100 Amazon gift card.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Right?
Right. Why?
So even though you worked and earned 5 times as much as Bill,
you're still catching the same amount.
You're getting the same benefit as Bill, even though Bill didn't.
The work you did.
Right. And
that makes a person feel a certain type of way.
Right.
No doubt about it.
Keep in mind that we're the largest metropolis in the state, right?
Yep.
So of course we're going to bring, and we have the Brewer Stadium, Fiserv Forum. What else do we have that's big? The museums, all that stuff. So we're bringing in more tax dollars, obviously. Side
note real quick, you know who was a big Trump and Republican donator this year that I was very surprised about? Potawatomi.
Oh.
They gave a lot of money to the Trump campaign this year. I'm like, what the fuck? Really? I was kind of surprised at that.
I'm surprised at the indigenous people. I would just like to know
overall
what the reasoning is.
Right. I think a lot of that has to do with, obviously there was the race. People didn't want to vote for a black woman, but some of it, like you said, is just based on the fact that she was a woman.
Yes.
Some men just, they were like, I ain't voting for a woman. And that's just becoming even more clear now. You know.
Well, and I could be wrong, but
it was race and gender. It was racism and sexism. Would that be?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I think.
When are they going to change sexism to the word genderism?
Right.
Isn't it the same thing?
It is, and that's where I was had started to kind of say, isn't that? Yeah. All right, y'all. Yeah, we're just sitting here.
Oh, I gotta get in the shower.
Getting ready for work.
Get my life together in my head.
We're trying to figure out life. We all
What's
are
up,
trying
Charlie?
to figure out life.
What's up, sicko?
So, throw on a little jazz music while we finish getting ready.
Yeah. Do you ever get tightness in this
I do.
artery here?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Oh, sidebar. I went down a rabbit hole last night of white women DUIs.
Uh-oh, I bet there were a ton of them. Plenty of content.
Ladies, what is your problem?
Well, Cheryl has a question this morning.
There was this one lady, I was like angry watching it.
Mm-hmm.
So she had a toddler in the back seat.
Okay.
And like was, I wouldn't say aggressive, but well, no, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Immediately.
What was her aggressiveness? 10 being the
I mean, it was like a 7.
Well, that's pretty
when
high.
the lady cop pulled up to her, she was like aggressive.
The lady cop was?
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
at all. The lady cop was nice.
Wow. Because they usually get out the car with that negative energy at you.
I mean,
control, dominate the situation. Cops are trained to be like that.
Right, and I suppose females are at a disadvantage as a cop because people don't take them seriously or think that they're tough.
One question, even though they have all that, the gun, the taser, the handcuff,
They still have these. They still have these.
The boobs, Michelle said they still have those. So you're saying the perception is, oh, she's weak still. Even if she has all this stuff on.
Yeah.
You know what?
So you almost have to be more assertive to, like, you know, put that shield up in a way.
You
right?
know who that'd be a great question for?
You can't appear soft to your mom. Your mom does not appear soft at all.
Mom ain't
Love
nothing
you,
soft.
Linda.
Shout out, Mom. Ain't nothing soft about Mom.
No. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Your mom is a soft person.
Like, as far as her person, like, she's a great...
But she's assertive.
But she is assertive, yeah.
She walks with confidence.
She walks with purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love you, Mom.
But... So the lady, like, walked up to her and was like, hey, how you doing tonight? You know, very friendly, but, like, you know...
Right, assertive, but...
And the lady was just like, you know, she was like, where you headed? Usual questions. But the lady was like, kind of a bitch to her, like, the driver lady was kind of a bitch to her immediately.
She was mad her day was interrupted.
Right.
That's part of it.
But
They'll
it was
be mad.
like, you know, obviously freaking out because she was wasted. But,
that definitely adds to it.
Like, just on the defense immediately and kept saying, like, I have my daughter in the car, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, when she was getting arrested, they were like, do you have somebody to come and pick up your daughter, or we have to call CPS?
Uh-oh.
Then, like, she demanded to be let back into her vehicle so that she could get her phone so that she could call someone. And they're like, no, we'll get your phone for you.
She'll get her phone. One phone call. She wanted her entitlement. Can I call and can I call and can I call?
They're like, no, we want you to call somebody to come and get her.
Right.
You know, do you have their number in your head? You know, whatever. Anyway, the father wouldn't answer the phone call.
Damn.
Obviously, because he's probably like, why is my drunk ex-wife calling me? Right? Is probably why he was sending it right to voicemail.
Damn. Which even probably made her even more
So they had to, like,
pissed.
call CPS, yeah. But then she was like, how can you do this to my daughter?
How old was the daughter?
Toddler-ish.
Okay.
And then she was just yelling at the lady cop, like, I hope your children die.
What?
Yeah, like, I hope that you can't have children because you're a shitty person. How can you do this to my daughter? Excuse me, you're the one driving drunk with your daughter in the back.
Although,
how can you do this to your daughter?
Exactly.
Is what I would have said if I was the cop, right? She stayed totally cool as a cucumber and did not respond to any of this lady's basic threats. Yeah, ranting.
Threatening, yeah. All right, y'all. Back to the episode. We're going to finish getting ready for work. I'll play this music for a minute. This is 80s, 70s, and 80s, y'all. Classic soul music. 1981, this is France Jolie, Gonna Get Over You. All right, y'all, back to the episode.
Sometimes I wonder, will a nigga go under because of his hunger? This game is risky. If a nigga slips 6 feet, will these niggas really miss me? Dead partners too soon. All these niggas flipping on me because I won't give no loot to them. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder.
Ghetto boy chillin', represent for the niggas in the hood and how they livin'. Heavy metal concealing, hustle until you touch it. 9 to 5, I sure dealin'. It don't matter how I get it, I got it. I'm feelin', I don't have none. I'm about my paper, nigga, ass come. Don't get confused on how the cash come. Never. By any means necessary, better get up off your ass and get my money before I stretch ya. Out in front of doorstep, when I ran into 4-5, you can make the Ravens switch, fan a ghost, y'all. See, I come from them cuts for real. Nuts long before this rap came up the deal. I survived the game of life, nigga, out some skills. Crossing me in any way, this must be. I'm alive, he came, he bust, he left. I wouldn't have made for sure I was in on the show, yeah.
Sometimes I wonder, will a nigga go under because of his hunger? This game is risky. If a nigga slips 6 feet, will these niggas really miss me? Dead partners too soon.
Peace and blessings, y'all. This is DVJ. And I just want to say thanks for listening to today's episode again. We really appreciate it. And until the next one, stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Do something good for somebody. And always remain teachable. All right, and we'll holler at everyone soon. Peace. Let the music roll out for a minute.
My little man Jamel is fresh out of jail, he dead broke, and it look like he thinking to raise the hell, cause his men's ain't greeting right, and his ends ain't eating right, and he ain't eating that right, he got nightmares, so he ain't even sleeping at night, he keep the hoodie and the gun, he be creeping at night,
Mixtrap.com.
Yeah, and the big nigga, knocking off practice, man rats in the crib, nigga, his mom's stressed out, his girl is tired of him, cross town niggas catch his ass, they gon' fire on him, he wanna leave now, but he can't relocate, just enough cash for his soap and his Colgate, barely get enough clothes, barely get enough kicks, living on some rough shit, so he on some tough shit.
One of their most reliable and conscientious truck drivers. So when Bill didn't show up for work for 2 straight days, the supervisor called his family to find out why.
I told my wife that, well, I'll run by where he lived because my place of employment just down the street from where Bill lives. So I went to his house.
Bill's car was outside, and his front door was open. Inside, Joe found his brother. He said he'd never seen anything like it.
And there, where he was laying in bed, and blood all over the floor,